Between leaks for the re-release of Sims 1 and Sims 2 for Windows and the supposed title of the next Sims 4 expansion pack, let's just say the Sims community is in utter chaos. But today we're actually going to be focusing on something different, and that's something official sent out by the Sims team to those in the Creators Network that could serve as a roadmap for an entire years of content in The Sims. Now this comes courtesy from Sarah Simmer, who is an EA partner. Sarah Simmer, and I'm assuming a lot of other Simmers too, were sent out this official calendar called the Seasons of The Sims, the 2025 calendar. Now, I'm gonna be real with you, some of these months don't really seem to mean much. However, I do think some months could be hinting at content and what this year is going to look like, and let's just say it's pretty interesting. Obviously, January is not the most interesting month. In January, we got the Behind the Sims stream, which was pretty much a nothing burger. Meanwhile, for February, we get this teaser that we already saw as well. Now, lots of people made a lot out of this. We're saying it definitely represents bans or even a get to work refresh due to the alien representation. There are also Burglars, which we are going to come back to. However, I do think this is just a mix of lots of different elements. Mostly, I see different Sims packs we've already had, such as Strangerville, Get to Work, Discover University, we have Realm of Magic, we even have Vlad from Vampires. So in short, in my opinion, it's maybe hinting at a few things. I do think that's possible, especially the Burglars, but overall, it just is a mix of different elements. Because in March, my birth month, they actually are hinting at Burglars. Now, originally we speculated that an expansion pack could revolve around Burglars or heists. I did cover that in a past video. What's confusing is that there was a leak for an expansion pack title that is talking about businesses and hobbies. So I'm not really sure how this goes. Argued for this in the past that Burglars are added as a base game update. If so, it would be interesting to see how they connect with this pack. Burglars could interact with the pack, but not actually be the main theme. And honestly, that sounds better to me if so. And as I've said many times before, I think the Sims team would make this optional. In other words, I think it will be a lot challenge of sorts where you can just choose if you want to have this or not. And for April, we don't ever get any paid DLC content to my knowledge because of the financial quarter, and honestly, taxes are also due for the US. I think that has to do with it. So I think this is just a theme for spring, and I don't think it really honestly means much. It's also interesting to note that May doesn't seem to have very good hints. For May, we just see some gnomes and a cow plan. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. I could see them doing an event right here. Of course, I could see them doing events all year round. June is just growing together, so I don't think this is a hint whatsoever. July is pulls. It would be great in July to get some new pull items, but I am 50-50 if this actually means something. Here in August, this is an interesting thing right here. I could even see in August getting a stuff pack. Maybe a stuff pack that has to do with this kind of architecture, or even a stuff pack that has to do with more lounging outside. And honestly, what will we do with that kind of a theme? Let me know in the comments below if you have any ideas for this. I do think August could actually mean something. September is actually showing My Sims. Now, honestly, this could just be showing off My Sims and not mean anything. But is it possible we're getting a new My Sims or addition to it? In November, they are showing bans. Now, it is talking about Sims 2, but we all know they've been hinting about bans, or at least it seems so, for quite some time. As I've said many times before, I still think the Sims team will do a bans pack, not just because of past surveys, because I think it would be a pretty good seller. And so, even if we ignore all the leaks that have been going on, it does seem like it's possible we could be getting an expansion pack in March, maybe early March, and also November. It would not be shocking to have an expansion pack in both March and November. Those 2 months have happened before. Of course, this whole leak, I don't know the timing, I don't know what's accurate and what's not. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Would love to hear your thoughts, opinions, and as always, please take care, and I'll see you in the next one.